Most of us view the English alphabet as a static list, 26 letters split into vowels and consonants, learned early on to make basic sounds. But language is an active, evolving system. In the GrammarVerse, a floating Himalayan kingdom, those same letters serve as the building blocks for an entire world of thought. Here, mentors like Swami Vivekananda and Savitribai Phule welcome students to the first stage of education. They frame these 26 symbols as the starting point for every analytical and creative act following. This diagram represents the structure of human knowledge. The base consists of 26 interconnected nodes. We call this step 0, the prerequisite that must be mastered before the upper tiers of the pyramid can be built. If this specific foundation is weak, the more complex layers of language, the arguments, stories, and insights, have nothing to rest on. They become impossible to reach. Approaching the alphabet as a versatile set of tools provides the structural support needed for deep literacy and higher levels of intellect. As the students progress, the mentors lead them into a giant crystal library where the light itself seems to carry information. This is where we see the alphabet scale upward into the skill of reading comprehension. Comprehension begins when we stop focusing on the sounds of individual letters and start focusing on the data they carry. It requires a brain that can actively process the material it encounters. As the brain recognizes combinations of letters, it automatically extracts meaning from those symbols and organizes them into structured data blocks. This internal translation allows a student to deeply understand the material and create a permanent record in their mind. Through this system, the raw code of the alphabet is transformed into usable human knowledge. The environment shifts again, moving into the strict geometric corridors of an analytical learning temple. Here, mentors like Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam demonstrate how the alphabet functions as a tool for logical reasoning. In competitive environments like the CAT exams, letters are used like numbers in a mathematical formula. They are variables used to test a student's capacity for analysis. By mapping letters to specific numbers in alphabet analogies, students identify proportional relationships. In letter series, they identify hidden mathematical intervals between letters to complete sequences. For coding-decoding, the brain reverse engineers an encrypted cipher until the symbols align and the circuit is complete. It takes intense focus and teamwork for the students to manipulate these large-scale puzzles, seeing them click into place only after solving the sequence. By treating letters as data points, students prove that language is a rigorous science that sharpens the analytical mind. Our journey brings us to the summit of the GrammarVerse, where the land opens up into infinite skies. This is the peak of creative visualization. Having mastered the meaning and the logic of the 26 letters, students can now use them for limitless expression. When the alphabet becomes second nature, the brain effortlessly converts written symbols into vivid imagery, imagining letters as birds made of light. In this environment, words flow so naturally that they transform the landscape itself into rivers of glowing alphabets. By completing Step 0, these students have earned their curiosity and built a foundation of unshakable confidence. Now, a mentor like Rabindranath Tagore can point them toward the next great challenge waiting across the valley. Because they have mastered the 26 letters, they are ready to combine them into the parts of speech and sentence structures that make up Chapter 1, the foundations of sentences.